Son of a bitch. God, this thing. I want to hear that shit again. God. Woo, boy. How about that there, Giants fans? Giants get walked off. Game 3, San Francisco Giants versus the San Diego Padres. Tyler Mahle, again, does not look good at all. And Basabe, hey, how about that? Sign that guy to a long-term contract. And then the Giants get walked off in the 9th as they lose to the Padres 6-5. And as I'm getting ready to come on here, news breaks. Jeff Passan dropping the bombs that he does. Tarik Skubal will be a Dodger. Who is going back? Zaire Hope, right-hander River Ryan, and right-hander Brady Smith. So far, 3 guys. That's all we're getting so far from Jeff Passan. How about this crap? $49er Magic says, why do these MLB teams continue to help the Dodgers? I don't get it. Hey, maybe they offered the best. Maybe that's what Detroit wanted, man. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing I could think of, guys. What else could it be? Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. So the Dodgers are now going to have Yamamoto and Skubal. Ohtani, he'll probably be back for October baseball. What are we going to do? Unbelievable. I did not expect that, to be honest with you. I saw there was some movement happening. I know a couple of hours ago. Excuse me. They were talking about a couple of guys who were scratched from the Los Angeles Dodgers AA team. And there were signs. There were signs that something may be going down. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. I was hoping another team would offer a little bit more, but no, that's not what happened. Tarik Skubal going to be wearing Dodger blue, guys. Undamn believable. Don't worry about what Posey's doing, JB. He's going to get some trades done. Look, what are you going to do, man? What do you be pissed off about something else right now that Posey hasn't done anything yet? So let's not blame Posey yet. Come on. Not yet. What's up, Benji? Damn you. Benji, I knew you'd show up. I knew you'd show up, dude. I knew you'd show up. I knew. Where's my other buddy? I'm been well, Benji, hanging in there, man. You know, the daily grind. I hope everything's going good with you, Benji. I hope everything's going good with you. Congratulations to your Dodgers, 2026 World Series champions. Mother. Oh, where's that other guy? Where's that other Dodger fan? He was coming in here in the offseason. I can't remember what the heck his name was. If I see him, I'll recognize him. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I see people already talking about the lockout. Yeah, I'm going solo tonight, guys. Whoo, boy, you better watch out, man. It's solo time. Woo! Here on this Saturday night, talking some baseball, right? Come on, man. Wish it was some better San Francisco Giants baseball. It's some damn horrible news. Dodgers decided to go out there and get Tarik Skubal. What a mess, man. What a freaking mess. Glenn is on assignment. He's over there at the National Chicago. Lou, he's on assignment tonight. But, how about that, guys? Undamn believable. You got the rich keep getting richer, as they say. And the Dodgers are going to be tough, man. The Dodgers are going to be tough. Insane says he's so done with the sport. Hey, talk to other clubs. How come they didn't offer more? Dumpster fire. Yeah. Right? Insane. I mean, come on. Think about it. Well, how come the other teams didn't pony up some more? Hey, the Brewers, hey, they got one of the best farm systems, better than the damn Dodgers. Huh? Dodgers need hitting? No, come on. They need the pitching. They need the pitching, man. Yeah, but the Dodgers can offer whatever they want. But as far as trades are concerned, come on, man. The Brewers have better players in their farm, don't they? Am I right? This has nothing to do with money, guys. Zero. This has everything to do with prospects. Everything to do with prospects. No money is involved in this whatsoever. Come on. You have to if you want to bitch and complain, go bitch and complain about other teams not willing to pony up some more prospects. If you did more prospects, then Detroit would have freaking gone to a different team and traded them. Hey, what's up, Justin? Thank you for the $2. We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see how I feel as I'm continuing on. Yeah, I know, man. Pitching, man. Pitching. How many times I got to say this from the freaking mountaintops, man? Pitching is what's going to take you to the promised land when it comes to October baseball, guys. Good golly, Miss Molly. AC, Giants ruined Basabi's night. Basabi had a hell of a night, didn't he? How about that? Basabi had a pretty damn good night. Hit a big home run, and then he got a nice freaking 2-run double off of all people, Mason Miller. How about that, man? Hey, he got him in a favorable count, man. You got him at 3-1. He came in through the heater, and he didn't miss it, man. He was on it. He pulled 103 inside. Dude, that was some impressive swing of the bat right there. If you can pull 103 on the inside upper part of the plate, how about that, man? How about that? Swung at ball 4. He is saying we need a revolution. You need to be the George. What are you talking about? The George Washington? No. Dude, I'm just a dude in my home talking Giants baseball. I am starting no damn revolution. How about this? How about this? Swung at ball 4. I will cover said revolution. How about that? I will cover said revolution. Do I think Eldridge is tiring out? Maybe. Might be a little bit. Maybe. Again, guys, I'm just going to be all over the place today. I'm going solo. Do you guys even want me to bring up the tail of the tape? Does it matter? Mahle was horrible. Struck out the first 2 batters, and then all of a sudden, he strikes out the first 2 batters, and next thing you know, there's 2 runs on the board. What? What? I'm going to look at the box score here. I'm not going to even put it up. Eldridge had 2 hits tonight, so yeah, he had 2 hits tonight. Lee had a hit. Ramos had a hit. Devers had 2 hits today. Had a nice walk in the 9th inning, man. Nice walk. Adames, no hits. Susac looked good today. Look, Susac, I'll give credit with credit is due, man. Susac, his last few games have been really good. On both sides of the plate. Swinging the bat, he's been fantastic. And then that throw out that he had late in the game in that 9th inning, wow, that was impressive, man. Woo, that was impressive. Great throw by Daniel Susac. So he had a good game, 2 hits. Gilbert had 2 hits today. Koss, no hits. McRae, he looked foolish, but then again, it's Mason Miller. Furman came in, his debut, right? Was able to get the play in the field in that last half of the 9th. And then Basabi had 2 hits today. So they had 12 hits today, but only 5 runs. 3 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Disgusting. Disgusting, man. They should have put up way more runs on the board. They did not. Malley, terrible. 5 2/3, 5 runs, 2 walks. He had 9 strikeouts. Had the strikeout pitch going, but he sure as hell couldn't prevent runs. Wynn went 1 1/3, gave up 2 hits. Killian looked good. Smith, well, he was having some good outings, but today, not so much. There you go. Tail of the tape right there. Oh, what do we got here? We got a whole bunch of people in here. Who is this guy? Who are you? Circantolo. Welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. Appreciate you hanging out here in the chat. I want to hear what you have to say. He says, Skubal, Yamamoto, Snell, Otani, Glasnow, Werbolowski. Yeah, that's rough. Dude, you're telling me, man. You're telling me, dude. Circantlo. You're telling me. They're going to win another one, man. They're gonna win their 3rd in a row, right? Granted, you still got to play the games. I get it. But my goodness gracious, man. Wow. You know what? Hey, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm right here. Give me a second. All right, cool. Just trying to figure something out here, guys. Let's see what I can get going here. Oh, my God. Joshua, this is why baseball is my main sport. Yeah, I tell you what, I love this game. Love this game. Love this game, man. Look, even though the Dodgers are doing Dodger things, man, it's again, this is what makes it interesting as just as a baseball fan. You're just seeing what these guys are doing. Come on. I mean, this is just it's incredible, man, how the Dodgers are able to do this. Hey, give the Dodgers kudos too, man, right? I mean, come on. I know everyone hates them, but they don't rest on their laurels, man. They don't. They don't mess around. If they see something, they go after it. And you know what? More than times than not, they get their guy. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. All right. Guys, gonna have a special guest here. Guys. All right. Give me a minute here, guys. I'm doing some work. Guys. All right. Make sure. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, guys, just stand by. We'll have a special guest coming on here shortly. Guys, I think you guys are going to like this. It's going to be good stuff. You want to talk about some baseball moves? All right, here we go. All right. What else we got? Andrew Friedman was aggressive in Tampa Bay, but he didn't have the monetary support. 100%. Anthony, I've talked about that. I've talked about it a few times where in Tampa Bay, he had the aggressiveness, but did he have that financial firepower? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now he has it. And he's able to do some amazing things. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible what they're doing. So I'll give them credit for that. They don't mess around. They go out there and they get it done. And you're right, Mark. They develop their players and they're able to make these trades, man. When you're able to develop so many guys and you have a plethora of them, you can afford to trade them because guess what? You have others that are going to come up right behind them, or you make other trades and you get big league players. And they make smart moves. Thank you, Graham, our friend from across the pond. Matt Morgan says this is embarrassing. Yeah. What's up, Tom? Maybe the Rays will go for Weber Ray. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's a good question, man. There's names being floated upon everywhere. Did you see Ellie Dela Cruz was may hold on to him, but they're seeing what they maybe could get for him. I think the Red Sox inquired about Ellie Dela Cruz. I mean, it's strange. This is the time of the year where some strange things can happen. It all depends on how aggressive that clubs want to get, and then it takes two to tango. So it's quite something just to see how this all pans out and how they negotiate. Man, I really love to really get an inside look. And I don't know, maybe there is some books out there that talk about it, but just to hear what it's like in a between two teams where they're going back and forth. I mean, I can't imagine what that must be like. Incredible stuff. Let me see something. All righty. Unbelievable. Okay, let me see what else we got going on here. If there's anything else going on here. I don't see anything else right now. Man, guys, keep me informed. Keep me informed if you see anything else. Kyle Tucker deal isn't looking good early, but yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Anthony. Some of them will hit, some of them won't, but you just got to go out there and make that deal. Hold on 1 second. Copy. Inbox. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. That's what happens when you're solo, man. Yeah, I saw that. Castillo. Oh, here we go. All right, guys. All right, excellent. All right, guys. It's a privilege to welcome Marty Lurie to the show. He's going to come on here and he's going to talk about this trade that just went down with LA. So let's go ahead and then bring him in. Marty.
This is a privilege.
This is a privilege. I love it, man. This is awesome. Hey,
I was just getting ready to do my workup for the pregame tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Just getting ready to do that, and then I saw you.
Is it going to change a little bit? Is it going to change a little bit with this trade?
No, not really. Look, the Dodgers are the Dodgers. We know that. It's like when I grew up, the Yankees were the Yankees. Mm-hmm. And every year it was just a question of Roger Maris or who they were going to pick up and, develop. And, look, they won pennants, 10 years, 8 pennants, something like that. And that's the way life was. And the Dodgers are just doing it that way. It's going to catch up with them eventually. Mm-hmm. It will. They're aging out a little bit on the field. And Tucker's not Tucker, they thought they got. But they've got great pitching.
They do.
And let's see if Diaz can be the closer with Scott and whether Trinan comes back and all that. So, but getting Skubal, he's not perfect. This isn't Koufax. It's not Marichal.
True.
It's not Lincecum. It's not Bumgarner. So he's still going to go 6 innings, and they're still going to have to turn it over to the bullpen. But every time out, if it's Yamamoto, if Snell's back, Glasnow, Sasaki, Ohtani, I don't think we'll see again. They're solid. But, it doesn't change it tremendously, but it just shows the way the Dodgers play the game.
They do. And then a couple of guys are talking about this too. And I made this this point early on when Andrew Friedman became the guy in LA. He was aggressive in Tampa Bay, but he just didn't have that financial firepower that he has with the Dodgers. He's got an ownership group that's willing, right? They're willing to go and do what needs to be done to go out there and win some championships.
Yeah, and they're getting investigated now by the DOJ, so we'll see what happens. With all that, that's happening. But they've got the money. They've figured out how to do the deferred salaries, and they've got the pipeline into the Japanese players and all that. Look, they're terrific, but Freddie Freeman, Betts, they're coming to the end. Max Muncy, it's coming to the end of it. Will Smith's been hurt. So let's see how they play.
Yeah.
But pitching wise, they're not done yet. They may still come up with a relief pitcher too.
Yeah, they may very well, right? Because that's what it is, Marty. You've said this a million times on your radio show, in the playoffs and the World Series. It's all about that pitching. If you have the pitching and you get the timely hitting, you're going to go far. You're going to go deep into October. So it's quite interesting. I really thought maybe the Brewers are going to make a big push for him since they got a pretty good farm system, but I guess.
Yeah, they may still get in there for Gosman or someone like that. They'll come up with somebody. But, don't forget, this is a rental for the Dodgers. But Skubal, is in the place where they're going to pay a lot of money, but we have the issue with the strike and salary caps coming up and all that. So let's see.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect situation. The Giants are so far out of it this year, it doesn't matter. And the Dodgers, the Brewers, the Cubs, the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, it's not a great year for the National League. I've said that since day one this year. That's why I felt that the Giants could just get close.
Yep.
Just could never get over the hump. And now they're really disorganized. Now, look, Arise didn't play tonight.
No.
Where's that trade? What are they going to get? No, but what are they going to get? What are they going to get for Ray? Keaton Wynn is very slow to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the answer out of the pen. Killian is for this year, but he's not a reliever. I don't think that's his future. So we'll see. They've got a lot of work to do. They do.
Do you see maybe, and we could kind of pivot back to to the Giants, do you see Ramos? Do you think he's going to be on the move? I know there's talk about, the need for right-handed bats for numerous teams. Do you foresee Ramos maybe being on the move, or you think maybe they hold on?
Oh, we haven't heard from. It's like an election. We haven't heard from the Phillies yet. We haven't heard from California yet. In the election. So we haven't heard from the big teams yet. The Brewers being one. Because they're going for it. They need some help from Mizorowski. There's no question they do there.
Right.
So we haven't heard from them yet. In the American League, we haven't heard from the Yankees yet. Certainly Seattle, we should be hearing something from them offensively. They did, they bolstered the bullpen with the White Sox trade. They got Nolan Jones for as an outfielder. So there's still a long way to go in this trade, especially for the Giants. To answer your question, Eric, let's see where the other outfielders go. If Lane Thomas, he went from Kansas City to Atlanta, big deal.
Yeah.
I say he's sort of sarcastically,
No, exactly. It wasn't like a massive deal for he's a decent outfielder, but he's like you said, it's not a difference maker, if you want to say, for the Atlanta Braves.
Is now a bucko, all right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on the Rays making a bold move for a starter, maybe, because I think, was it McClanahan?
McClanahan
is hurt. There's something up with him. He's out. So, Webb may be traded. I don't think so. But if Buster was Frank Trader Lane or, one of the Bing Devine, one of the Dave Dombrowski or one of these trading gurus from years ago, that they'd come in and, within 4 months, they trade 18 of 25 players. Buster's not that. He's just, he's just inexperienced. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to play a real poker hand. And Zach has been down this road before. I mean, when he was with the Brewers, he was instrumental in the Hader trade and all that. So Zach knows how to hold him until the very end. And I think that's probably where they're going here.
You think that's the best? You think that's the best strategy? You think you're going to be able to extract a little bit more? Because you don't want to overplay your hand so much to where they decide to, the other team decide to go somewhere else. And then you're left kind of holding the bag.
Yeah, you don't want. I've always said, do it early. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can make a move for Malley early, do it. For Ray, do it. Ray is a 3 or 4 starter. He's not a guy who's going to get the ball the first 2 games in a playoff. He's not. Okay. And, if you can get him move, I would move him early. I still think the Phillies are a good spot for him. But as people point out on the feed here, Tampa Bay is a team that could be in the mix too. Would I trade Webb? Look, everybody is available, probably other than Eldridge.
Everybody
is available in the right deal. But to trade Ray and maybe Malley and then Webb. I mean, you're trading everybody.
You're trading everybody. You got to have.
You're like, if you can trade Chapman, but who knows what's up with him? Adames. These are things that you just don't do at a trade deadline. Guys like that.
More of a off-season move.
Yeah, maybe one of them, but not the whole crowd, I would think.
Yeah, and you're right. And look, and I was thinking the same thing with the bullpen. There's some guys you probably want to try to move, but then again, you still got to have a bullpen to go through the rest of the 2 months of the season. So, yeah, it's interesting just to see how everything is just there's a lot of things going on out there, Marty. I mean, you got Ellie Dela Cruz. Oh, maybe if possibly would have gone to Boston.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with the Reds. Yeah. Hunter Green, they're talking about maybe moving Hunter Green. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of talk. And, that's why we love baseball this time of year, because everybody's got an opinion.
Yes.
But Casey Schmidt's hurt. Bader is out. Who knows what? The Giants, drew a line in the sand with him. I don't know. Did they really have to do that? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit interesting that's. I'm sure you'll probably be covering.
Well, you can ride a scooter. You can even ride a scooter at 2 a.m. You probably shouldn't be riding a scooter drunk.
Exactly.
But there's no evidence of that so far. There's no proof of any blood alcohol tests or anything like that. So he got in an accident on the scooter. Yep. People ride these scooters all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a negligent accident. So what, are you going to avoid his contract for that? I don't think. Now, if he was skiing down the slopes at Heavenly Valley, at midnight, then it's a different story. But people ride these scooters all the time. I'm surprised the Giants drew the line in the sand with Bader. I really am.
Oh, really? Interesting. You think maybe they're just getting fed up just with everything going on? I don't know if that's because look, and this has nothing to do with the Giants. I've come out and said that it's, this is the individual making some bad decisions. But again, you're still reflecting the club, and they've got a lot of things going on this year, Marty.
Yeah, but this happens to athletes all the time, and they don't lose contracts over it. I mean, Tony Romo might lose his deal over drunk driving.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a union behind him. It's a little different. Detmers. Yeah, the Angels. Detmers is a guy, he could go. See, I think he'll go.
Okay.
He'll be the next one to go. The Angels will jump in here, and he'll be the next one to go.
Gotcha. Hey, Glenn's down there. It looks like he's checking in he's over in Chicago, Marty. I didn't know he was going to show up today. That's awesome. He's at the National, taking part in all the baseball memorabilia over there.
Saber?
I don't. Is Saber there? Let's ask him. Let's bring in Glenn. Glenn, what's up, man?
Saber's in Cleveland. That's right.
The internet is touch and go, so I thought I'd just pop in, Eric. Of course, I just heard the news a little while. You like my new hat, Eric? I'm getting ready for the playoffs, baby.
He's already ready.
I'm ready, Eric. Geez, I go away for 1 week. You got players throwing themselves at the wheel of fire trucks. You got MLB Network saying, geez, Giants, they're not going to trade anybody. Nobody wants to deal with them. They don't have the talent. Nobody wants these guys. So what's going on? I leave home. Should I even come back, Eric? I've been gone for a week. I'm losing my mind. I got to go get a Dodger hat today as soon as I heard the news.
It is what it is.
I've met a lot of Giants fans at this event because it is, predominantly a baseball event, and there are literally 800,000 people through the turnstiles of this event. Just talked to a Giants family, husband, wife, their son, very knowledgeable of the Giants. And I said, what? He said, what are we going to do Monday to turn it around? He goes, this team stinks. And I'm like, yay! Jumping up. I said, you must have watched Giant Sports Talk Live. But I'll tell you, Eric, the mood has got to be dismal. It is what it is. I think Eric, the Dodgers better run organization. They're making it happen. They don't wait. They go out to make the deals. They're able to. This will go on 30 years if they let it be. They'll move off someone. They add someone. They trade people. A guy like Freeman, they'll move off Freeman and bring more people. It's a perpetual motion, Eric. And we've been going backwards. We've been set backwards the way we've been building. Have we really, Eric, been building a team?
No, they tried.
Marty came up with a great line the other day, Marty, before I left a week ago. By the way, good to see Marty Lurie in. Late night. I thought you'd be like getting the show prep finalized. Big show tomorrow, I'm sure, on KMB. Guys, check out Marty Lurie. Pregame tomorrow. KMBR Radio. You will not want him. Look, he's got notes like me. Front, back, upside down. Look at that. He's a pro like me. But
I've got my notes for it.
I got to say, Eric, that I just got to say, I'm frustrated, Eric. I'm just frustrated. That's it.
Well, look, a lot of Giants fans are going to be that way for the simple fact it's the Dodgers, right, Marty?
Yeah, there's nothing new here, Glenn.
No, there's nothing new. This is a decade. This is the decade of insolence.
Why get so upset? I mean, what are you doing?
Because I'm a Giant. Well, you wouldn't know it with my new hat, but I'm a Giant fan. And I didn't even go to the games when I got back to the Bay. My wife's taking friends. I said, I can watch on TV. The bathroom is always free.
Today is no worse than it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago or a month ago. Or May.
Yeah, they're all the same.
It's all the same. Let's see what they do, and then we can get angry next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I get mad. I'll get angry next week, and you'll say, "Oh, you don't
Well,
get
then you have
angry."
something to get angry about because they'll have made trades and you won't like who they got.
Yeah,
Marty,
that's what it,
I've not been able to tune in lately to your show. I apologize for that. I just tuned in again. My internet could crap out if I'm gone. You probably guys, everybody will be happy with this new hat on, Eric. They'll be like, good riddance to Glenn until he gets back. Marty, what do you expect Monday?
Let's settle Glenn down just for a second.
he's
it
amped
takes
up.
a lot, Marty. It takes a lot. Once you wind me up, it takes a lot. I'm like a wind-up toy. I got to go perpetual motion to like calm down. Marty, what do you expect Monday? What's going to happen Monday?
What'll happen Monday? They'll make 2 or 3 trades. Arise, Ray will go. Maybe Ramos will go. Something like that. That's what'll happen Monday. They'll get a couple of pitchers back, maybe an outfielder. It's going to take a while to redo this thing. It's not easy. All right, let me talk.
Yeah,
what are you doing in Chicago?
We broke up. I'm sorry. The last part.
What are you doing in Chicago?
Oh, there's a collectors convention at the Rosemont Theater.
Yeah.
What do we call this? But it was at the convention center.
Have you bought anything?
Yes, I don't have them in front of me. I'll be showcasing them on Giant Sports Talk Live. And Giant Sports Talk Live, it's in the cards. But I got some really nice Benny Koff cards. 1909 and 1911 New York Giants. Picked up a couple of rare dandies. I picked up Eric. Don't laugh too hard, Eric. I got the Lucy rookie card playing baseball. I picked that one up.
Oh my goodness!
For the low price of $500. That was a beauty.
Nice.
So I got that one. I got mostly baseball, Marty. Marty. I love the game. I love the history of the game. So when I get to look at worst, Marty, there's about 4,000 dealer tables.
Hey, look,
great vintage stuff.
I have my Frank Leisure card,
Yeah.
right,
Ooh, nice.
right on my desk with,
My card.
Clint Courtney.
Oh wow! Look at that.
There he goes. I got some competition as usual.
Sal Magley,
Sal Magley, the barber.
Well, I'll see your Sal Magley, and I'll raise you, because I'm in Chicago, a Dutch Leonard. How about a Dutch Leonard there, right? For the low price of $15, Eric?
Yeah, that's a nice 1953 tops.
Yep.
Nice.
And,
Marty and I may be close after all, Eric.
Hey, do you have a
Hey,
George
look at that.
Crowe?
That's George Crowe of the Braves.
Look at that. I love the glasses. The glasses are great.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm
Good
into
stuff, Marty.
I like this stuff. I keep the stuff close by.
That is
Very
awesome.
nice. Marty and I are kindred spirits when it comes to the
collecting,
history and the
man. That is-
collectibles, Eric. And I got some nice rookie cards. There are key rookie cards, Marty, that aren't necessarily considered vintage that guys must have, including a Tony Gwynn rookie.
How about
You gotta
Bobby
have a Tony
Shantz,
Gwynn.
who is still alive?
Ooh. Ooh, who is that?
Bobby Shantz.
Bobby Shantz.
I got Eric. Tell Marty I just got his autograph, and he's
He's
like
still alive.
101.
Yeah, I met him about in 2000.
That's
I did a
awesome.
nice interview with him. One of my favorites is Ralph Franca.
Oh, Ralph Franca. There you go.
Gave up the home run. And
He
then,
did.
of course, you got, I have my own.
Hey,
Oh my!
that's right.
Whoa! Hold on here a second.
I love it. Hey,
That's
Marty,
not you.
That mustache is awesome, Marty.
The head of hair on the guy.
Look
That's
at that.
me.
Oh,
I love the
my God,
mustache.
Marty.
That is
I-
This is good for Saturday night to do
It
this.
is.
Look, they got walked off 6-5.
Yep.
Wasabi, who Woe calls Wasabi.
I love that.
He had, a 2-run homer and blasted Mason Miller at 102, 103. So it was
What
fun.
an at-bat.
It was
The
fun.
Giants lose. Skubal to the Dodgers. Let's look at some cards.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
Right?
Google's not going to change anything this year. We know what's happening this year. If
Yeah.
they sign him and he's healthy and they sign him for another 5 years, then you got to deal with it, But he's a rental right now.
I know what I know what Marty just did. Marty just talked me off the ledge, and I didn't even realize it. You noticed that, Eric?
Yeah, Marty's good at doing that.
The blood pressure came down, and I didn't even notice. Good job,
Marty. Hey, look, when Marty had to deal with the likes of Salty, come on, he knows.
Dr. Lurie, I like it. Yeah, it's been a great. This Eric knows I come here every year. This is my 11th, I think, except for the one COVID year.
Remember him? Ray Stemcrock. No.
I have the year after that.
He pitched for the Marlins. The
Miami has in the minor league team, right?
Here's one for you, Glenn. How about that one?
Oh, look at that!
I have that card.
Nice. That's beautiful, Willie McCovey.
Eric, Marty, let me do some short snappers, just one after another. Here are some of the juicy ones I picked up, okay? Tell me what you think, Eric. We'll get the meter. Eric will either be ooh or oh. I got a beautiful
Connie
Ernie Banks.
That Washington? Ooh, Ernie Banks. That's a beautiful card.
Nice card.
And Marty, I'm all about condition too. I like that corner's got to be good. But anyways, nice Banks. How about this one, Eric? You ever heard of this guy?
Hey, Roger Maris. What year is that one?
That's 65.
65?
Oh,
let's go back to this one, Eric. How about a little Rich
Allen? Nice.
How about we were talking about the Dodgers and pitching? Can't go wrong with a little Donnie Drysdale, Eric.
Yeah, that's a 58.
And how about the Fleer set, Marty?
Eric, in 1958 was like 22 years old, something like that.
Wow.
I got to take the plastic off. This is a little mess. It'll show on the screen, but it's not the card. I got this Fleer, great shape, Lou Gehrig.
Oh, nice. Is that a reprint from?
No, that's not a reprint. That's Fleer. From what year was that, Marty? About 62, 61?
You know, I never got involved with the Fleer card, so.
Wow.
To be honest with you, Eric, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's around 61.
Didn't Richie Allen like swing one of the heaviest bats?
That's what I heard.
Yeah. I think he's
And you know,
this
other
is
channels. Other channels love their collectibles.
This card, Phil Cavarretta.
Oh, this is great.
Wow. Look at this. Card.
That's in great shape.
That's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
I love the color to it. You got the stadium in the background.
And Eric, I know this is around 1982, so certainly not vintage. But Marty, when you're a collector, Marty, it's not always about the big names. Collect who you love. Yeah. And look what I picked up, Eric.
Al Corwin.
Autograph Biff Pockeroba.
Yeah, it's good.
I've been looking for this, and the guy's like, can you give me $9? I couldn't get the money out of my pocket quick enough. I'm like, do bears poop in the woods? Of course I'll give you $9. Biff Pockeroba.
Wow.
That is a Fleer from around 82.
Brave, right?
And he's deceased.
Braves. Yep.
He's deceased. So I was.
See, Marty, you guys are bringing up cards like some guys I don't even recognize. Honestly, I don't. And it's like.
Yeah. Well, you see, the card industry, people like Glenn and I, we like this, you know, the vintage cards and all that. Mm-hmm. But kids today, if you bring up something like Biff Pockeroba or Roger Maris or something, they don't know who you're talking about.
No idea
at all. Frankie.
And Marty, you know what else has changed in the collectibles and the cards, especially, Marty? Not a word of lie. And I speak for you, I'm sure as well. I knew every stat on the back of the card, Marty. If you asked me what did Enos Cabell bat in 1985 with the Astros, I'd be laying it on you. And kids don't read the stats anymore. They don't care.
They hit 278 that year.
Well, I love the collect. Whoa, I got cards falling all over the place. I got a stack this high, Eric. It's great. What a great week.
Nice.
But I'm back Monday. Big day Monday.
Big day Monday. We're going to do the trade deadline show.
I used to go to those conventions.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
When they
used to have them in Anaheim, Marty, when they started.
When they were on the West Coast, I got my softball glove in the 1982 or 83. My blue Vita blue glove. It was beautiful, and I used it my whole career.
Nice.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, met Bob Feller at that one of those things. You know, he would fly in and sign an autograph, picture of his no-hitter, you know, and all that stuff.
No kidding.
Marty, do you know if I threw in the name? See, Marty and I could talk a whole different language when it comes to baseball. Eric will be like, who?
Yeah.
Marty, you must know the name Jefferson Burdick.
No.
Jefferson Burdick created what was called the Card Collector's Catalog. So, you know, when you hear the terms like T206,
yeah,
he was the first person to sit down and go, we have to catalog. So T stands for tobacco, and it was set 206, and it was just a combination of numbers and letters, and he was the godfather. In fact, his burial site on his tombstone, it says, Jefferson Burdick, here lies a card collector.
Yeah. You mentioned Benny Koff. Didn't he get arrested, Benny Koff, the end of his major league career?
Oh, he was arrested more than once, Marty.
Yeah.
Marty, great book on him. He was arrested for stealing the cars.
Yeah.
And he was exonerated. But Landis said, you're a blight on baseball. You're banned. So he had to play in the minors. And then when he was retired from baseball, he got caught running. So the book leaves you asking the question, if he was that bad after he retired, was he really that innocent when he was exonerated?
Yeah, I would have liked to have defended him. I liked his defense.
An hour ago, Eric did not see the show taking this turn.
No,
nope. He didn't know Benny Koff. I didn't know the car was stolen. How would I know that? And I remember it was a good one. But he was a good hitter for the Giants, third baseman.
Eric, do you remember? And like I say, I've been running around all day. It was like 100. You know what the humidity is like in Chicago, Marty. I don't have to tell you.
I heard down in Phoenix, it's like in 100 and teens.
Here, it's 111.
Oh yeah, it's some of these parts of the state, man. You're blessed. In the Bay Area, when they say it's it's a hot day, no, it's not. No, it's not.
It's hot.
It's hot. I remember. When I was stationed there, I remember.
There was. I picked up a couple of pins. Marty, you're aware, I'm sure too. Again, Marty knows the history of ball really well. So when it comes to collectibles and you tie the two together, Marty, back in the day, you didn't have a press pass to get in. The World Series playoffs, you wore your pin in the media. So I picked up a few media badges to get in. Right. I picked up a beautiful pin. And Marty, they're not much bigger than a dime, these little pins. And they're called pinbacks because they just have the little snap like a woman would wear, right? A brooch. I got the Freddie Merkel.
Oh, nice.
And I've been looking for that. So I got that. Eric knows I've been looking for the Benny Koff stuff like a madman, and I finally got some. So I'm happy. I'm content. Cards are flying all over the room here. My wife isn't content.
More than the 1908. Freddie Merkel cost him 1912 too. He didn't catch a pop-up after Snodgrass missed the ball in the World Series. Merkel didn't get a pop-up right by the coaching box at first base. And I think it was Speaker continued playing and drove in the winning run. But Freddie Merkel was a good player, but he cost him a couple of pennants.
Yeah, and
Marty, thank you very much, by the way, bringing me back down, calming me down, because it's been a stress. Being a Giant fan this year has been absolutely dreaded. It's stressful.
Look, I keep saying it's 162, it's 162, but it just never came together. They're basically now with the trade deadline and losing players and all that, it's going to go haywire. But basically, they turned into a 500 team. Pretty much 24 and 27, so that kind of thing. But unfortunately, for the first 3 months, they went 15 under. So you can't dig your way out, and that's the problem. Because
after the first month, they've really been like a 500 team, really, haven't they, Eric?
You had to give me the 3 wild card teams in the National League to stake your life on it. Could you do it?
No, you couldn't.
Well, unfortunately, how do you guys feel right now? I say that the Dodgers are in the driver's seat, World Series championship again.
Hey, forget about the Dodgers and the Brewers. The Braves going to hold on. The Phillies
Right.
slid back, or the Phillies going to hold on?
Phillies have been
But
skidding.
I don't think it matters now. I don't think it matters.
Well, does it,
Dodgers
Terry?
out doing Dodger things. They're ready to go. They're ready to roll. And
But I'll tell you one thing, and to what Marty was alluding to, and even though this is Skubal, he's not like he was prior to his surgery. He's a little bit gettable now.
The guy's a 6-inning pitcher, pretty much. And they took him out early. It cost the Tigers last year. They pulled him out of the game in the 7th inning, in the money on the line. So Skubal's not perfect. He's not. But this is the thing. They got Glasnow, Snell coming back. They got Yamamoto. They're loaded. They're loaded. And Ohtani. Look, that's who they are. And they played the system, and they did it.
They did.
Now the Giants have to really redo the thing.
They do.
They've got to get the players.
Yes.
I love Devers. And, even you put up with him. He's Barry Bonds 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
You put up with him, but he's the best hitter they got. And you have to hope that they can move Adames or Chapman at some point and open up that area, for the kids. But it's going to take a couple of years to do it. This is not a fix overnight. I don't care who they trade over this weekend. And, they're trading their best baseball player in a rise.
Yes.
Every time, wouldn't you like to have seen a rise pinch hit instead of
yes.
Instead of McRae? The guy's got a cramp. Big deal.
Right.
So you put Furman in the field, So
and that's what they wind up doing. They wind up putting Furman at second base.
Hit a rise there. Come on.
Yeah, good point, Marty.
Marty, are you questioning the decision making of Tony V?
Well, somebody made that decision to put McRae in there.
Yep.
And,
true.
If Arise is breathing, you put him in there just to swing the bat, and he doesn't have to run. Just hit it.
Yeah, we agree. Eric and I have called out. We do the show after just about every Giants game, and there have been numerous times this year where they bring in a pinch runner in the 9th, but then they don't run. Or recently, Eric will attest over the last 2 weeks, Eric, have there not been times when I called out on the show after the 9th inning, I go, you got a prime guy, like Marty just said, you got a prime guy on the bench to pinch hit. Why are we not pinch hitting? Or you bring up a guy whose numbers are so horrid, 1 for like 28 against righties or lefties, and what do? Let's bring him in. So don't tell me. People can't tell me that they're playing, the money ball strategy because
I'd rather have Koss hit than McRae in that situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Or even Susak.
Well, he was on base rate, but Koss will try to punch. Koss will try to punch the ball to right field. He will try to do that.
Right. Smarter.
He could do a suicide squeeze. Koss can get. He can handle the bat.
Mm-hmm.
In a small ball kind of way. Yeah, they didn't play that inning very well.
Well, it's not just then, Marty. Well, we haven't had you on for a while. Let me ask you this, Eric, if I may. There are a number of times from start to where we are now where we've talked about it all season long, right, Eric? Runners caught off base. Runners rounding third, and you didn't tag. Wait, there's only 2 out. And the throw to Adames last week, he's standing off the base going, why are you throwing it to me? Hasn't it been such a catastrophe in so many ways that these guys should know this since Little League, Marty? It is what is the reason, Marty? Why? Why are we seeing this total conflagration of terrible baseball?
Yeah, lack of concentration. Yeah. And it's just the way the season has gone. Seasons go like that.
Jeez.
And Adames is a guy, he's a happy-go-lucky guy. He's gotten his money. Last year, he pushed himself to hit the 30 home runs. This year, he's taking a deep breath, and it's not happening for him with the bat. He's not that bad in the field. He's a big guy at short. Yeah. He's not a nimble guy, but he's all right. But the hitting has been the problem.
It is. Yeah,
I was just gonna show him something else.
Yeah, he's coming back. I see he's in the green room. He's coming right back.
Good. All right.
But it's just
sorry about that. I just wanted to show Marty a couple other little juicy things. That
he's getting. Look at it. Here we go.
Marty's gone to the.
He's going to the bullpen. That's
Eric, you tell Marty we're glad. He should be happy. I'm not home. I only got so much material to work with tonight. How about this? I picked up some record albums, Marty.
Oh, record
the
albums.
best calls of Vin Scully and the Dodgers.
Oh.
How about that? The greatest moments in Cubs baseball history.
Nice.
Look at that.
Babe Ruth, the legend comes to life. I can't wait to throw that on the turntable. And the greatest moments, double LP set, greatest moments in sports. How about those two guys? We'd love to have those two guys. Eric?
Hey,
where are you going to play that?
I got like 5 turntables, Marty. I work in radio, Marty, for 40 years. I got lots of Techniques turntables to throw them on. I'll be throwing them on probably Monday before the show.
Nice.
Get me all geared up for trade day.
All right. Ooh, who is this? Giants.
Ken Henderson.
Ken Henderson.
Nice outfielder. Traded to the White Sox for?
Ooh, I don't know.
Come on, Glenn. He wore glasses, curveball.
What year?
72, 73.
Marty, geez, I was still in jumpers and I may have had a diaper on it. A dirty one, but I was in a diaper then.
Who's that?
Tom Bradley? Tom Bradley? You don't remember Tom Bradley?
Oh, I know the name, yeah. I love Marty and I would kill Eric and Lou. I throw Eric names like I get a lot of autographs. And I just got John Curtis like 2 weeks ago. And Eric's like, who's John Curtis?
Peter and I used to do this every time I saw him. We would do this with the names. He knew everybody.
Wow.
I'm like that. Hey, throw me a bone, Eric. You want to talk hockey? I can give you every player that played for every team from about 1954 to present. That's my thing.
That's yours.
I spent 18 years doing the play-by-play, and I loved hockey. I grew up in Canada, and it was a different way to
Andy Bathgate. Andy Bathgate.
Oh, Andy Bathgate, tremendous Toronto Maple Leaf. Yeah, he played for the Rangers as well.
Come on, Rangers.
Played in Toronto.
Rangers.
He's like, it's all about the Rangers.
The Rangers.
Emil Francis.
The cat.
Very good.
The cat. Tremendous. See, now Marty's in trouble. Marty's in trouble. Marty, I had a dear friend who ended up, he didn't know any color. You're a Ranger guy, right?
Alex Del Vecchio.
Oh, you're throwing the easy. You got to get up pretty early, Marty, to throw them by Alex Del Vecchio. We're not talking about the winged wheels on tonight's show. Come on.
That's look. My hockey knowledge stopped probably around 1962.
Marty's talking hockey now. We gotta go. I picked this up today. Yesterday.
Staying in my lane.
Autographed Gordy.
Gordy Howe.
Autographed
Hartford Whaler.
Huh?
Did he play for the Whalers?
Hartford Whalers.
How about that? Come on.
That's good. Hey,
nice.
Played for Houston Arrows.
Do that.
But anyway.
Nice.
Eric, I think we could Eric will pop in tomorrow when Marty and I will be on chapter 6 of this show.
I know, my gosh. Awesome.
My color analyst, as when I worked in the Quebec Major Junior League, which was really the end of my career. I did 18 years of pro. And when I went to the Quebec League, Marty, my analyst on the radio broadcasts was a former Ranger, fringe player, but he got hit by a taxi cab outside Madison Square Garden, ended his career. His name was John Hanna. And I've got his cards, and his career ended. He just a freak accident.
Nice guard for the Patriots from Alabama.
Wrong guy, wrong sport, but I'll go.
Same name,
we'll check with the Jeopardy judges on that one, Eric.
Same name, Alabama. Right guard, Patriots.
Hey,
Marty, who's your favorite player? Hockey. Who's your favorite?
Well, my favorite hockey player, I guess, would be the Rocket.
Wow. Can't go wrong with a legend, Hall of Famer.
The Rocket in his era was so much better than everybody else, and they all were great, but the Rocket could do it all.
Eric, who was the Rocket?
Maurice Richard.
Sorry, Eric. I don't mean to throw Eric under the
No,
bus.
it's all good. Hey, I'm
Brother- his
I know. I'm just
brother,
having fun.
Henri,
Henri. And
his
you know
brother-
who was the pocket rocket?
well, that's his brother, Henri Richard.
Henri.
Pocket
Yeah.
rocket.
And how many Eric, are you ready for this? Put on your seatbelt, Eric. How many Stanley Cup champions, off the top of your head, Marty, did Henri Richard? I know he's looking it up. How many did Henri Richard win in his career?
I have no idea.
I believe, guys, look it up if you want. I think in Henri Richard's Montreal Canadiens career, he won 11 rings.
Woo-wee. Wow.
Yeah,
Dom,
they were
Marty
the
talking hockey. Hell yeah.
they were the
Dom.
Yankees. The
They're the
Canadians,
Yankees.
the Yankees.
They were the Yankees of the NHL.
Punch Imlach was the coach
Tremendous coach.
of the Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
Mm.
He always used to come to blows with a young Don Cherry. Those guys were, and he really undid. Cherry was going to go to the NHL. He ruined
I
it.
liked Phil Esposito and his brother.
So you must, I could do this with Marty, Eric, all day. I'd like to have a couple of cocktails with Marty after Mardi Gras, and this is great because this is Marty. This is where I'm at home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm
you
glad.
remember, you
I
said
think-
the Esposito brothers from the Sioux. You got Phil and you got Tony, who's recently deceased. So tell me, do you have recollections of the tremendous 72 series?
No, of which who was in it?
Russia, Canada, and Russia destroyed them. And, Esposito was like, the Canadians, they started booing. And he's like, we're doing our best. We didn't know they were actually good, but they were out of shape. Russians were in shape. They trained tenaciously. And Canada just thought, well, we're plumbers and grinders and we're good. And then they got destroyed. But they tied the series on the Paul Henderson goal.
Great goalies. Glenn Hall was a great goalie.
Vladislav Tretiak.
Gump Worsley.
Gump Worsley.
Yeah, they were great goalies. You knew the goalies. They were a major part of every team.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
knew them.
Speaking of goalies, how about Marty? How about a little Harry Lumley of the Toronto Maple Leafs?
Nice picture.
How about a
It
little
is.
Kirk Broda?
Yeah, good
Look at this.
Look at that.
Those are nice. I love black and whites.
Aren't they great, Eric?
I'd have to go downstairs, but I could bring up
Cal
my
Gardner, I had just to happen.
I could bring up my Bobby Hull Stan Mikita picture.
My poor wife, she's like, oh, here they go. Oh,
Glenn is in another world here.
He is, man.
anyway, I think we
Yeah.
should renew this conversation another day.
Exactly.
All right.
Marty, I know you got to prepare for your.
Yes,
for your-
back to baseball.
All right,
The
let's
Giants
do it.
lost 6-5.
Yeah.
Bailey was good enough. Struck out 9.
He did.
He was all right. So
Gave up 5 runs.
yeah, Kasabi had a big night. Susak is starting to look better.
He's looking better. Maybe
He knew
that
that,
injury.
he knew that guy was going to run. He was up and out of that crouch. It was almost like a pitch out. But he's hitting the ball a little bit. He is.
He threw that was a laser and hitting the ball. Maybe that injury he's finally fully recovered because I know his back was
he's a
bothering
rookie.
him.
You know,
He's a rookie. Yeah,
But he's having a
correct.
nice rookie season. I think that's a positive.
he
for the
is.
Giants.
Eric,
And the
I'd
one-
like to have Marty join me on In the Cards someday, where we
Oh,
talk
that
cards
would be
and
great.
baseball, where they intersect. And Marty might be able to take. You know what? Marty. We like to take the cards, we show them, but we tell stories. And first thing I would do on my first show with Marty is, Marty, tell me what it was like to be a fan in San Francisco and attend games there.
Oh, Seals. Tommy Byrne?
Great addition.
Tommy Byrne. Remember Tommy Byrne, Glenn?
Of course. I didn't see him play, but I remember the name.
Good hitter.
Did
Right.
Marty attend games there?
And you never
No.
went to. No, you were back in
I
Miami,
didn't
right?
come to California until May of 72.
So, Seal Stadium. I picked this up at the show today or yesterday or this week. So,
Nice.
This is stuff I love.
It
It's
is.
like a history lesson in itself, Marty. You look at this stuff, and if you don't know, you go to Google, you look it up. It's a learning process. It's always perpetual. You just learn about baseball. I got a nice picture today as well of one of the other stadiums. What one was? Oh, the beautiful postcard of the Polo Grounds I picked up. Nice. So anyway. A lot of
and
fun
real
over here.
quick,
Marty, thanks for bringing it up. You asked me what I'm doing here. It's the convention. You know what they're like. They were much smaller when they were in Anaheim.
They never played polo at the Polo Grounds in New York.
The Giants never played baseball at Oracle Park in 26.
The original Polo Grounds of like 1884 or something like that. That site had polo, and then they made a baseball field out of it. But when they moved to the other site, the Horseshoe, and they still called it the Polo Grounds, but they never played polo there.
It's a cool looking stadium.
And before, because I want to talk about Malley real quick. He's a different pitcher when he has to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah,
totally different pitcher.
A lot of straight stuff.
Yeah.
And, if this was May 1st, maybe you could get something for him.
Right.
He's looking this good because he's looking okay.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the stuff.
No.
He doesn't. It's like Whisenhunt. Whisenhunt's got to become a crafty lefty.
He does.
Fastball is average. He's got to really throw the slider. He's got to spot the fastball and then use the changeup. He's got to become Dave McNally. He's got to be Jimmy Key. He's got to be that kind. He's got to be a left Tom Glavine.
I see.
He's not going to get by on his fastball. He's not. He's a number 5.
Right. Exactly. Right. And that's kind of where
But keep him, keep using him.
Yeah, well, he's young, and you got to see what you got from him. What time are you going to go on tomorrow on KMBR? There, Marty?
What show time?
10 a.m.
Oh, I missed it. What was it? How much? It's
10
a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. tomorrow.
So guys, tune in tomorrow, 10 a.m. on KMBR. Marty will be on there. I'm guessing with the whole cast of characters, right? The professor and
no Mark Simon. He's at the Sabre convention.
Oh, he is. Okay.
We got. We'll start off with the professor. I talked to him tonight. Then Bruce Jenkins.
Nice.
And Glenn Kuiper. No Kerry Crowley. He's somewhere. I don't know where he is. So we'll be done by.
As long as Marty's there. Marty, can I ask you one other quick question about your show tomorrow? And that is, and each week, for that matter, in this day of voice tracking, and you know what that is in radio and understand that, do you do the radio show from home where you're sitting now, or do you have to go to the studio in the old days?
Right here.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I just take.
That's how I do it. I do a radio show with a couple of people who are on the internet here. We just do it I can do it from a hotel. I can do it.
There you go.
Awesome.
Put the headset on.
Perfect.
Okay.
Turn on the machine.
Robbie Dizzle would be proud of him, Eric. I'm telling you.
Robbie
Dizzle speaks very highly of Marty Lurie.
Yeah, Robbie
Duval.
Robbie
Duval. He won the Original Joe's contest a few
last week. Oh, he let us know. He did, Marty.
Yeah. That was awesome.
He did. He won 3-1. He had the Rocket score 3-1. He actually had it.
Yeah, I think he sent me about 4 texts saying I won. So I was well aware. I don't know about you, Eric, but I knew.
I was.
150 entries. A lot of people, see it and all that stuff. And he was the only one.
He was the only one. Yeah,
I'll give him credit too, Eric. I'll give him credit. He's like Marty. He's like, that's why we're playing, Glenn. I'm going to be at the game. I'm in San Jose. I'm going to San Francisco. He loves his Giants, Marty. He loves them. And he loves you. He loves you.
I met somebody brought that up.
Who was that?
Peralta's going to go too.
The
Braves pitching. I don't know if the Braves. To me, the Braves keep losing pitchers right every day. They lose the pitcher.
Yeah,
they're starting to hit a little. They got Acuna back, but I thought that they were going to get caught by the Phillies. So the Phillies need to do something serious here.
They do.
They're not getting on base, and they're very vulnerable to lefties once again. So they need some right-handed punch.
Who do you think goes after hardest for Ray? Who do you think goes after him?
For Robbie Ray?
The Phillies or one of those teams that they need that push?
Yeah, I mean Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Wow. Wouldn't that be something, Eric? Tampa.
There was a
like
report talking about maybe
you want to
packaging
have a
Ray.
good bullpen behind them because you know him. Fifth inning, he's at 85 pitches.
Correct.
So
Or you need a bullpen anyway, Marty. Eric and I discuss on a constant basis that once the playoffs come, managers over guys are out in the fourth inning, third inning. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You need a pen. You really need a bullpen.
He would fit in a lot of places. He's had a good year for the Giants. You know, he pitches in traffic, but he gets out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing about him. He gets out of trouble.
He doesn't let the moment get the best of him. He
gets out of trouble.
He does. But yeah, there was reports talking about maybe packaging a Rise and Ray to Tampa Bay. I saw that in the Twitterverse, so to speak. But you're going to see a lot of that.
Well, it's going to go Monday. MLB has it all day long.
Yeah.
Giant Sports Talk Live has it all day long.
We're going to go from noon to 3, maybe a little bit past 3, because sometimes stuff is announced after, even though the deadline is passed.
Trickling past, then we'll be covering it, talking about it. We got
my record. It was a Mets doubleheader that got rained out. I came on at 8:30 in the morning, and I stayed on until 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh my goodness!
Good stuff. There's a pro. There's a pro right there.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. How about that?
Marty, did you ever? I got to ask you, Marty. Marty, I did the play-by-play for all those years, right? And I do the a little show with Eric here, and I can fill in. I've read the news, and I want to know: did Marty Lurie ever sit behind the board and have to go, KNBR 680, the sounds of Boston, 73, here's Aerosmith. Were you ever a big DJ, or have you only done sports? Have you ever been asked to fill in other capacities, Marty?
No. Well, one time when I first started on KATD, the CAT 990, they had a morning show, and I did that a couple of times where, what was in the news and that kind of stuff. I said, I could do this. But that's the only time I ever stepped out of my baseball lane.
Really? You never got called in by like Todd Freifogel or what it was radio. You never got Lamont and Tonelli never called you in and said, "Come on over to the phone."
I walked from the courtroom to this.
Yeah.
There's no training. You know the movie. I mean,
absolutely.
I just walked in.
I just look at Marty like a guy who just say, "Marty, we need somebody to do weekend news," and he's like, all right, I'll do it.
Seriously, he went from being a lawyer to going to his son's high school to figure out how to do the radio thing and talk some baseball. That's how it began.
Good story. Good story.
Yeah. The movie, by the way, we're showing it to the season ticket holders August 15th at the park.
Hey, all right.
Same day. Right here in Mesa, believe it or not, the Mesa International Film Festival has it in the same day, August 15th.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Getting some traction. Good stuff.
It's been good. Yeah. It's on Amazon Prime, the Marty Lurie story.
The Marty Lurie story, the
Marty,
baseball man.
And I think I may have asked you this when we did a show maybe over a year ago, okay? But again, if you can give me a minute. Do you ever sit back and look at what we just said, lawyer. You're doing the radio gig. You're talking baseball. You're rubbing shoulders with Mays and those, the lead bonds. Do you ever sit back and go, baseball life, I've been blessed. I've just been blessed.
Every night.
Yeah?
Every night when I go to sleep, I say that.
That's awesome.
Every night.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You get to talk about something that's fun, right, Marty? It's just something that you grew up with.
I just talk with you guys and everyone is listening the way I talk with everybody every day.
Mm-hmm. Well, I yell at everybody every day, so it is what it is. So
I talk over you, and I get in the middle of this. I pull the cards out, and
that was awesome, Marty.
And how about him, Bill White?
Bill White. Okay.
No, this is the pitcher, Bill White.
The pitcher, Bill White.
Yeah. And on the other side is Mickey Vernon. I like this stuff.
That is just, see? I love that because there's so many baseball players that have played the game that you
But a
may
lot
not
of them
even heard of.
I always tell Eric Marty that I started doing this little show like we've done like 5 episodes or something.
I'm going to show
There's
you.
always Marty, even the guy, and I said this to you, Eric, even the guy who's going to get more, he's going to get more shit, right? No, you know that. Eric, even the guy, like John Curtis, pitcher for the Giants, nobody knows. There's a story. Everybody has a story, Eric.
Yes.
So when they say, and there are guys in the card show say, it's a common. There are no such things as a common to me. Everybody has a story.
There you go.
I love these magazines.
Look at that's a big magazine too.
1958. Look at that.
If you see on the bottom,
it's in good shape, Marty. Nice shape.
The McDaniel brothers, Von McDaniel and Lindy McDaniel, in 1958, and talked about Willie. And
that's incredible.
This is it. I like reading this stuff.
Nice.
And I got this is what I like to do.
That is great. I like how because was it about a few months ago where you referenced the Sport magazine? Matter of fact, I think it was about when they first hired Tony Vitello. Remember when you brought on you brought on the statement that a manager had talked about. What is his job as a manager?
Yeah,
and it was
that's the thing about baseball. It's the same. It's the same stuff.
It is
in 1958 as we're talking about tonight.
It is
same stuff.
Same stuff. Different words for different things, and you got different.
Nellie Fox, Don Hoke. It's all the same stuff.
It's awesome.
That's why we love it because it has continuity. It continues on our life, on our timeline of our life. Baseball goes with it. And we like that continuity. And that's what baseball gives us. We can reach back. You can reach back to 1962 and talk about something. I can reach back into 1947 and talk about something.
Right.
Like that about baseball.
Right. Eddie
Rookie right there, baby. Look at that.
Yep.
That wasn't. Don't tell my wife. Marty, don't tell my wife what I'm paying for these. She doesn't know.
Not a great guy to interview.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass.
At that point, it's time for me to get out of here, Eric. I'm going to leave you two to close the show.
All right, Eric.
Have a good show tomorrow, Marty.
Awesome. Right. And I'll close out the show. Marty, thanks for popping on for a little bit and talk about this trade, and we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
Yeah,
we'll see what they do. They fought tonight, and Basabe made it fun.
He did, and I tell you what, for him to turn around on an inside pitch at 103 and pull it, I was impressed.
Yeah, Miller didn't have it tonight. The ball,
he didn't,
and he's in love with his slider, and he was not perfect tonight. And they got to him.
And they got to him.
And they got to him. It was good.
And they broke his streak.
One more thing, Marty. Do you remember those at all?
Well,
those are the pins. And they would make them with the one, I call it the one slot pin that you just like a poppy or a one brooch pin. And that was my
Merkel 1912. It's a better story than 1908.
Better story than I'm about to have to look that up.
I like the 1908 story though. It gets all the play. But
why touch second base when you can head to the clubhouse?
And Marty, before you go, I'm an animated guy. It's just in my nature. Some people don't like it. People like it. I'll yell at people. I'm emotional, Marty. I love my teams, but you know what they were calling me at one point? I got a pack of cards unopened. Okay, I like that too, Marty. I like you get a pack from like 50 years ago. It's not even open. How about this baby, Eric?
Oh Lord, Rambo.
That. So I got a little bit of Rambo in me right there.
I'm glad
don't chew the gum, whatever you do. So,
I'm glad you did. Did you ever hear of the TCM cards?
Of course, yes.
You like them?
Well, they were unlicensed.
I know. I have 1 million of them.
Yeah, me too. I like the fact there's nothing on the front. It's a picture.
It's just a photo.
Picture. Love that. And they're great for autographs, I must say, too. I like them. Yeah. But again, a lot of people in the true collectors frown away from, well, it's not licensed. Not licensed. I'm like, I don't care. It's baseball. Nice picture. I played with them as a kid. Marty, again, you could ask me anybody from around 77, 78, 79, early 80s. And as soon as you say the name Marty, I'll tell you what he was doing on the front of his baseball card. And you pull it up, and there it is. He's stealing. He's catching. He's running. He's in the dugout. He's blowing a bubble. I knew my cards, and that's how I learned the history of baseball. And I'm pretty proud of it. I love and hockey too.
Well, that's the way we learn math too. If you like baseball cards, you're good in math, because we could figure. I could still figure out earned run averages in my head.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. I got my book.
Yep, you got the book. There it is. There.
What's that now, Marty?
Now, Marty, how many years is invested in just that book right there?
This book I started in 1978.
No kidding. Oh my
What
God.
is it? I'm in the dark.
I keep the record of starting pitching every day.
The record of starting pitching every day.
Oh, you're a diehard.
Yeah.
You're a battery. It's a diehard, Eric.
One league.
Always
When
start.
I did the American League, I would do the American League. Now, of course, I do the National League.
Wow. Labor of love.
I could look at the Cardinals and tell you their rotation: May, Palante, Leahy. They threw Matthews in there, McGreevy tomorrow. But I need this. I need this to keep up. But I started these books in 1978.
Wow.
He's got the dividers in, the paper. Look at that, Eric.
Yeah.
They'll be in this. Those are going to be in the Smithsonian with him one day. I'm telling you.
I want to do a baseball memorabilia spot of my stuff at River Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
that's right down the street from me.
All the interviews I've got on this little external hard drive, there must be thousands of interviews on here.
Wow.
Of all my stuff. So tomorrow we're going to play something from Jeff Kent that I interviewed, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago.
Baseball guy, right?
Eric, off the top of my head, Eric, what was that book that I purchased? I think I bought you a copy, or you had a copy, where if you buy the audio book, remember it was about like the history, and they would say, it was interviews with the players, right? That
Glory
book
of the
right there.
Book.
Marty could do a glory of the Marty Lurie times of all those interviews.
Oh, yeah, I could.
I don't know if Marty's heard the audio book. That is exactly what Marty could do.
Hey, that was one of my inspirations to do this.
That's a great. I love their audiobook.
I love this book. And I literally, every time I read it, I laugh out loud when they tell the story about the pitcher that ran to third base when he got hit because he was so excited instead of running to first. I about lost it when I read that. That was absolutely incredible.
This is fun. You know what? On a day where I got to wear a hat that says "I love Shohei Ohtani," and I know that all hell has broken loose. It's crazy. We got a big day Monday. Marty talked me off the ledge.
Yeah, he did.
I'm excited to see what happens here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be a big day Monday, Marty. I'm telling you, big day. Big day.
All right,
everybody. Take care.
We love you. We love you.
Be well. See you.
Bye-bye. All right, there was the great Marty Lurie, guys. Woo!
That
was awesome. Again,
we love him, and we know how much that Robbie Dizzle loves him.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for coming on too, Glenn. Look, I was going to go solo, and with this news that broke, I was like, you know what? Let me see if Marty's busy. And then he had some time, and he joined us. And
I owe you
baseball talk, man.
I owe you a public apology.
No.
Because being away like this, it's awkward. And then, of course, I'm at the show. This is a big show from like 8 in the morning till 8 at night.
Right.
We had an afternoon game, of course. The second day I'm here, I'm like, I can't do the show. And then the other night, the game, by the time you guys were on, it was started at like 12:30. I was asleep before the post game. I was like, oh no, because I messaged, I don't know if Lou told you, I messaged Lou, I think I can make it on tonight. And then
he told me he thought maybe he'd be able
sleeping, and I wake up and the show was over. I was like, oh, because I went to the internet, and when I hit it, it played the 24, 23. I said, geez, they're just going on now, but it was the replay.
It's the replay.
And I just got home, and I heard the news. I said, great day to run over to the mall and get an I Love Shohei hat just in time for the postseason, Eric. And you know what we're going to be doing every day? Talking baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's
And
get that.
really it all gets underway Monday, Eric.
Yeah, oh, dude, it's going to be something. I tell you what.
The path to what we call Giant Sports Talk coverage in the postseason begins for us here at Giant Sports Talk Monday.
Monday, it does. And then, of course, if anything breaks between now and Monday, hey,
Eric will be here. I won't. Eric will do it.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for popping on, Glenn. Appreciate it, dude.
You know I love you too.
You're flying out tomorrow.
I missed you. I missed doing the show, pal. I got to tell you guys and the guys in the chat, and I haven't had Armand says we love Glenn and I haven't been emotional, Eric. I've been calm. I've been off the Pepsi. That hasn't helped. And I'm ready to roll Monday. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for Monday. I said, guys, to Eric, I feel like Monday is like another Christmas day because we're going to talk some serious ball, some serious names, new faces and new places, and it's just going to be like I call it again, using that word conflagration. It's going to be a conflagration of baseball talk Monday, and it's going to be meaningful because we haven't had a whole lot to talk meaningful.
Yeah, I know it sucks. We'll see how
I haven't won very much when I'm away, so I guess nothing has changed. I look at the schedule in the standings, and I'm like, well, getting away from the scene didn't help. So I guess I come back. Maybe it'll help. I don't know.
You never know.
I'll see you Monday, Eric.
All right. Okay, guys. And again, tune in tomorrow. What time's the game tomorrow? Hold on. It's the last game. I think it's going to be an afternoon game. Real quick. Let me look this up.
And do you know the pitching? I can pull it up if you need be. I have it here.
I think Webb's going tomorrow, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Lou just messaged me. Whoa. Wait a sec. You guys are still on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on. And I just popped in, Lou, so.
Tomorrow is a 1:10 start. Landon Roop versus Michael King tomorrow. Now, depending on what the Padres do, maybe they don't throw Michael King. So keep an eye on that. 1:10 p.m. start.
I guess in my absence, I don't know if Lou's with you tomorrow, Eric, but I guess that's something you are going to play. You're going to take a close look at what you call your tail, the major league tail of the tape, because the guys aren't pitching.
Yeah.
Maybe some, preemptive moves before the deadline, right?
Hey, that happened today with Luis Urias. They said he had cramps. Yeah. Just like Marty said, come on.
Well, what do they call them? He had some cramps.
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 Yeah. I said yesterday because they said he came out and I said, yeah, he got cramps from carrying the team on his shoulders.
I'll give them credit, Eric. Don't screw this up. Don't throw him out there. If anything could happen to a Giant, he gets hurt tomorrow and it's all downhill from there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have some comments. We're going to save them for next week, Eric. I heard Marty's comments. I didn't hear much of yours. And he's like, well, Pete, I know, again, Marty's Marty. And who am I to question? But I am. He says, everybody drives scooter. Eric, I can honestly tell you, I have never driven home from the bar where I was too drunk to get my credit card and taken a scooter and run into a fire truck and gotten my leg rolled over. I can honestly tell you I didn't.
Hey, Marty is a defense lawyer. So he knows that's where he's coming from. That's where he's coming from.
You had to fall out of your chair when you heard that. I go, you got to be kidding me. Get rid of him. And Eric, I'll talk about it again next week. And not to be narcissistic, I will be. I told you signing Bader was a freaking mistake.
You did. You did. You said he was going to be
a guy who never played every day. He's going to be hurt. I never thought he'd be hurt like Eric, he hardly played.
Yeah, I know.
I saw him in San Diego. I got a good look at him, guys, because you haven't seen much more of him. Eric, Eric, when we look back, if we're still doing it, I won't be. Good luck, Eric. When you're doing the show 20 years from now, I won't be here. And I hope you reflect and go, 26 was a hell of a year.
Oh, it was a hell of a year. I was there in Sacramento when he hit the Grand Slam, matter of fact. Wow. Talking about Bader. All right, time to get out of here. Guys, enjoy the rest of the night.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back tomorrow afternoon and do it all over again. Be good, guys. See ya.
See you Monday.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.